Yes guys, welcome back to another video. In today's video we're going to be fitting an EGR delete to my 1.9 TDI BLS engine Caddy. Here's the EGR delete that we opted for. We got this from Darkside Developments. It's the only one I could actually find for this engine. Let's get on with it. If you do want to see how to remove the EGR, I've literally just done a video on how to remove and inspect your EGR, so watch that before you watch this one. So we've worked out the orientation, it actually goes on that way. So I'm going to go ahead and put the seal in and get 2 bolts in the other side of the EGR. Now all 3 bolts are in the actual pipe holding it on. I actually use a blue roll method to get the bottom bolt in. I just need to retrieve that blue roll at some point with some long nose pliers. Now before we block this up, we're going to deal with this side. We've actually got blanks here, and then we're going to nut and bolt through it. Then it comes with the gasket as well. Now we're underneath the van, and we're going to be removing that EGR pipe you can see there that connects to the exhaust manifold. The instructions for this install actually tell you to take the EGR cooler off completely. I will do this at a later date, but for now I'm just going to unbolt the pipe from there, bend the pipe out the way and put the blanking piece in place for the time being. So that pipe's now off underneath. We've got our gasket and our blanking plate. We're going to go ahead and fit this to the exhaust manifold. So as you can see, the blank is on now. Just got to finish tightening up them bolts, and then we can move back to the top and finish the intake side of stuff. So the underside is all now done. I've just left the EGR cooler in place and blanked off the exhaust manifold. As I said, I'll sort that at a later date. I just don't have the time today. Now what we're going to do is reconnect our throttle body and the pipe that lives at the side of the engine. So the van's built back up, I've tested it, and it has fixed my original fault. My fault was that I had a boost leak sort of noise when below 2,500 revs. However, there was no exterior leak present. Obviously, now I know that it was the EGR valve that was stuck open all the time. I've fitted it, there's no boost leak noise anymore, and I've got full power before 2.5k. So, problem solved. I hope you enjoyed watching the video, and more importantly, I hope that I taught some of you something for you to do this at home, fit this yourself. If you've got any questions about what I've done today, drop them in the comments below and I'll be sure to get back to you. Other than that, I'll see you in the next video.